Deep in the mountains of northern Vietnam, 6 creatures share the same rivers, rice paddies, and forest floors that farmers walk every day. Most people would never notice them. One of them is quietly responsible for more deaths than any other animal in this region, and it doesn't even make a sound before it strikes. Start with one nearly every farmer here has touched. The weaver ant, common across orchards and gardens throughout Southeast Asia. These ants build nests by literally sewing leaves together, using silk produced by their own larvae as glue. A single colony can span multiple trees and contain over 500,000 ants working as one. Their bite alone is minor, but they follow it with a spray of formic acid directly into the wound, which is why farmers often describe the sting as sharp and burning rather than a simple pinch. Locally, some communities even eat weaver ant larvae as a delicacy, harmless to a healthy adult, but it's the first sign that even the small stuff here has a defense system built for real threats. Next, something that looks far more dangerous than it actually is. The golden silk orb-weaver, one of the largest web-building spiders in Asia. Females can reach a leg span of over 15 centimeters, and their webs, reinforced with golden-colored silk, can stretch over a meter wide between trees, strong enough to occasionally trap small birds. Despite the intimidating size, its venom is only mildly toxic to humans, roughly comparable to a bee's sting. In fact, the silk itself has drawn scientific interest for use in bulletproof vests and medical stitching due to its extreme tensile strength. The scariest looking creature on this list so far turns out to be one of the safest. Now the danger becomes real. The Vietnamese giant centipede, capable of growing over 20 centimeters long, found under logs and stones throughout these mountains. Unlike the spider, this one delivers genuine venom through a pair of modified front legs called forcepules. Documented bite cases describe intense burning pain that can shoot up an entire arm within minutes, along with severe swelling that can last for days. Fatalities are extremely rare. Only a small handful of deaths have ever been recorded worldwide, mostly in children stung near the neck or head. For a healthy adult, it means days of pain rather than a medical emergency. Still, anyone who's stepped on one barefoot in the dark will tell you, rare doesn't mean forgettable. This next one made international headlines under a nickname you may have heard before, the murder hornet, and it shares these exact mountains. It's the largest hornet species on Earth, with a stinger long enough to pierce through a standard beekeeping suit. A small group can wipe out an entire honeybee colony of 30,000 bees in under 90 minutes. Across East and Southeast Asia, this hornet is responsible for dozens of human deaths every year, more than any other single animal in some regions, including venomous snakes. And unlike most of what we've covered so far, it doesn't need numbers in the thousands. A handful is more than enough. Now we move from insects to something farmers here fear far more: venomous snakes. The Malayan pit viper, one of the most commonly encountered venomous snakes in agricultural fields across the region. It's an ambush predator, relying on camouflage rather than speed, which means it's often only noticed after someone has already stepped too close. Frequently in rice paddies or at the edge of forest clearings. Its venom is hemotoxic, meaning it attacks blood and tissue rather than the nervous system, causing severe swelling, bruising, and in untreated cases, permanent tissue damage. It's rarely fatal with prompt hospital treatment, but it remains one of the leading causes of snakebite hospitalizations among agricultural workers in the region. A creature that doesn't chase, doesn't warn, just waits. And now, the one this region fears most? Not because it's aggressive, but because of exactly the opposite. The many-banded krait is found specifically across northern Vietnam and neighboring countries, nocturnal, docile by nature, and rarely aggressive during the day. Its bite is often nearly painless, sometimes going unnoticed entirely until symptoms begin hours later. Its venom is among the most potent of any land snake on Earth. Medical studies from Vietnam found that without antivenom treatment, up to 87% of bite victims developed respiratory failure as the venom progressively paralyzes the muscles needed to breathe. During the Vietnam War, soldiers nicknamed a related species the two-step snake, believing, incorrectly, that its venom could kill within 2 steps of being bitten. The truth is both less dramatic and more dangerous. Death doesn't come in 2 steps. It creeps in silently over several hours, while the person bitten may not even realize how serious it is until it's too late. No swarm, no roar, no warning bite, just quiet, patient venom, which is exactly what makes the many-banded krait on this list the most dangerous creature of all. 6 creatures, all sharing the same mountains, rivers, and rice paddies, and the most dangerous one is also the quietest. Around here, that's a lesson worth remembering. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments and subscribe for more explained.